First question based on chapter 1, find the probabilities. Okay, these are really easy because this is based on discrete values. So you can see each age group, or we call these age groups. Each age groups, it has a frequency. How many? What is this question based on employees? So how many employees for this that belongs to that particular age group? So here 5. So you need to find what is the probability of the age of selected employees 32. So employee age is 32. You have to figure it out. This 32 belongs to which age group? So you can see this is the particular age group. Okay, 32 somewhere here. 32. Okay, so what is the frequency? It is 10. Okay, so first of all, before you find the frequency, before you find the probabilities, you have to take the sum. Okay, here total is I think here total is 35. Okay, total is 35. So how many employees belongs to this 32 age? It is 10. So you can find the probability. Probability is equal to the relative frequency. What is relative frequency? Each frequency divided by total number of employees or total number of observations. Okay, so probability equals to relative frequency. What is relative frequency? Observations, I mean frequency divided by total number of observations. Total number of observations. Okay, so here your frequency is 10. Total number of observation is 35. So answer going to be 0.2857. Okay, so this is the answer. Part B. What is the probability of the age selected employees at most 40? At most 40. At most 40 mean maximum 40. Okay, so you can write it using notations. If you consider X is the number of employees, X at most less than or equal 40, right? So you have to calculate whatever from here to here, right? Because 40 is included. So what is the sum? It is 5 plus 10 plus 4 divided by total number of observations. It is 35. It doesn't change. So this is going to be 19 over 35. So answer is, I think, for 0.543 or 29. Yeah, 29. Okay, clear? If you have any question regarding to that numbers or whatever, please ask me. Okay, it doesn't matter. Please ask me at that time. Okay. Okay, what is the probability of age of the selected employees between this one? Okay, between inclusive, between inclusive. So these numbers 41 and 51 are like boundary values. So you can find probability of X less than or equal 50, greater than or equal 40, right? Sorry, 41. Why equal? Because it is inclusive. So boundary values are included. So they ask 41 to 50. 41 to 50 is, which mean these two, right? 41 to 50. So how many? 8 plus 6 divide by 35, right? This is the frequencies based on 41 to 50, and it is 14. 14 divided by 35. This is going to be 0.4. Okay, if I haven't mentioned anything like keep this value to 3 decimals, 4 decimals, you can keep it like 2 decimals or 3 decimals, that's fine. Okay, last one, draw the histogram for the above data set and identify the shape of the distribution. Okay, draw the histogram. It is not about the bar chart. Okay, you know what's the difference between bar chart and histogram. For bar charts, it's like this. You can see the bars like this. Okay, oh sorry, this rectangular bars. Uh, these bars, there is a gap between these bars. Okay, but in histogram there is no gap. Okay, so this is not the case. You have to draw the histogram based on these values. So you can see these frequencies. See 5, 10, 4. It's like 5 to 10 increasing, again decreasing, increasing, decreasing, decreasing. Okay. So once you draw the histogram, that shape increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing, decreasing, that shape should be there. Okay. So D. This is age group. This is frequency. Actually, in the exam, you don't have to draw it. You have to find the correct answer from the given figures. Okay, I have given few figures. You have to pick the correct one. Okay, so starting from age 25 to 30. So sorry, not 25 to 30. Yeah, 25 to 30. So how do you get 25 to 30? 25 to, it is not 30, it's gonna be 30.5. Why? You can see the gap between these two. 30, it end from 30, but next group start from 31. So you can see the gap, just one, right? You have to fill that gap once you draw the histogram. So you have to find the middle value between 30 and 31. It is 30.5. Okay, that's how you fill the gap. Then that group has frequency 5. Let's say 5 somewhere here. So frequency, it is 5. Sorry, frequency is 5. Don't worry about 30 and 30.5. That doesn't matter because you are using histograms. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Then sorry, next one is next one is the 31 to 35, which means starting from here 30.5 to 35.5, right? 35.5, because next one is start from 36. Okay, that case it is like 10. So you can merge it to this previous bar like this. Okay, so then you can see next one is like this. Again, next one goes a little bit up. I think it's 8. Then 6 somewhere here. Then 2 or 3. This one. So these gaps are this one 40.5, 45.5, 50.5. Is that correct? Yeah, 51 to 55. So this is 55.5. Okay, this is your histogram looks like. So once you check this, it is like increasing, then decreasing, again increasing and decreasing. This kind of shape, because it has two peaks. It has two peaks. We call this bimodal. We call this bimodal distribution. Okay, just keep this in your mind, bimodal. Okay, because it has two peaks. Okay, any questions from question number 1? 31. I think, yeah, I want. Okay. Okay, I'm going to question number 2. This based on, okay, find number summary, which means chapter 2. Marks of 10 students. You can see 10 students, marks of 10 students in here. Calculate the mean and median of the data. Okay, mean, you know how to calculate it. Summation of I is equals from 1 to 10 xi's divided by n. Okay, which means 78 plus like that 55 plus whatever up to 21 divided by n is 10. So this answer is, I think I gave you, what is that, 70. So this is going to be 711 divided by 10. It is 71.1. Okay. So mean and median. Okay. How do you find the median? Before you find the median, definitely you have to sort the data set or observations. I'll write OBS. Okay. Observation OBS to ascending order. Okay. So ascending order, I think I have that answer. 21, 52, 21, 52, 52 or 55 or 55, 55, 62, 64, 75, 78, 85. Okay, once you rewrite this, you can see this is the ascending order. Then you have to find median in which position. N plus 1 divided by 2, right? Position, that position, right? Position, which means here you can find it is 10, 10 plus 1 divided by 2, it is 5.5 position. Okay, there is no position like that. So what you have to do, you have to figure it out. You have to find the value in the 5th position and 6th position. 3, 2, 5, this one and this one. This is 6, right? Then what you have to do, add those two values together and divide by 2. Get the mean of those two values. Okay. So this is going to be 75, 6, 7.5 or 6.5. Okay. This is your median. Clear? Find the trimmed mean. Okay. Very important part, trimmed mean. By removing the, in this case, they have mentioned removing the largest and smallest value from the data set. So what is the largest and smallest? This one right here is the largest one, and this guy right here is the smallest one. Okay, so you have to remove that. After you remove those things, your new n is equals to 8. So how do you find the trim mean? After removing these two, same thing. After removing these two values, then add those values what you have. So let's say x bar or x bar trimmed. X bar trimmed. 55 plus 62 up to 91 divide by, now you have 8 observations. So this value is 74.75. This is your trim mean. Okay. In this question they haven't mentioned, but if you remember, once we were doing in the trim mean, you had to find the trim mean like 10% trim mean, 20% trim mean. Okay, what you have to do at that time, you have to find how many, okay, how many observations you have to remove from the data set by calculating that percentage. Okay, if you have 10 numbers, 10 observations, 10 times if it is 10%, 10 times 10 over 100. Okay, so that you can calculate how many values you have to remove from the front or from the beginning as well as from the back, from the end. Okay, so don't forget, you have to remove those values, those number of values from the beginning as well as from the end. Okay, from the beginning and end. Okay, okay. C. Oh, then if you see those kind of values like 2.5, then you cannot remove 2.5. Then what you have to do? Remove 2 from the beginning and end, do your calculations, then again remove 3 values from the beginning and end, do the calculations, finally use the linear interpolation. Okay, linear interpolation to get the correct value. Okay, please check those notes. If I give you a question from this kind of, from this chapter, chapter 2, find the mean, median, those stuff, or find number summary, then definitely there will be a question from trim mean, okay, trim mean. Okay, it's like a must. Okay, so if there is a question, then definitely a trim mean is there. Okay, so please check the trim mean questions, trim mean examples, what we have done. Okay, if you have any questions, then just email me or ask me, it doesn't matter. Okay, so part C, find the standard deviation. So how do we find the standard deviation? What is the equation? Summation of I is equal from 1 to n xi minus x bar squared divided by n minus 1. This is for variance. Okay, if you need to find the standard deviation, you have to take the square root of this. Okay, what is xi? Xi mean each observation. What is x bar? Mean, not the trim mean, just mean. So within the square root, xi minus x bar. First value is 21 minus x bar is, what is x bar? Okay, x bar is this one. Okay, sorry, this one is to x bar. So 71.1 squared plus second one 55 minus 71.1. These values definitely those are positive values because of the squared. Okay, dot 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 last one 92 minus 71.1 squared. Divide by everything, divide by n minus 1. N minus 1 is 10 minus 1. Okay, this value I got it 21.8. So your standard deviation is 21.8. Okay, please use your graphing calculators or whatever calculators to do these questions. Okay. CD, find number summary. I'll try to go a little bit hurry. Find the 5 number summary. Okay, what is the 5 number summary? CD. 5 number summary mean minimum value Q1, quartile number 1, quartile number 2. This is equals to the median. Then quartile 3, finally maximum value. So these are the 5 numbers. There are 5 numbers, so that's why we call 5 numbers. Normally we call this 5 number theory. So same thing. Okay, you can find easily, you can find minimum value and maximum value by just looking at the observations. So this is going to be 92, minimum 21, maximum 92. Q2 you already found. What is that? Median 76.5. Okay, but you have to figure it out, what is the Q1 and Q2. So how do you find the Q1 and Q2? To find that again, do I have this? Can I use? Okay, I'll use the same sort observation. First, you have to sort the observation into ascending order like this. Okay, use the same one to figure it out. If you remember, you need to find the Q1 or quartile 1. And we have odd number of observations. What you have to do? You have to add the median. Okay, you have to add the median to both the left half and right half. Okay, So, okay, let me rewrite this. 55, 62, 64, 75, 78, 85, 91, 92. Okay, so you know your median is somewhere 67, somewhere here, right? 76.5. This is your median. OQ2. How many numbers here? It is just 10, right? 10 observations. So if you have 10 observations, like even number of observations, no worries. You can divide your data set from your median. This is left half, this is right half, or lower half, upper half, whatever. So use this left half or lower half to find the Q1. You can find Q1 by taking the median of this part. So here median is 62. You can find the Q3 using upper half by taking the median. So median is this is 88. So you can see n plus 1 divided by 2, that position which is 3, third position is 88. Okay, now you have those values. You can find the what they ask. Yeah, find number summary is there. These are the values: 21 maximum, Q2, Q1, Q3. Okay. What's the last one? Draw the box plot for above data. Okay, box plot DE. Once you draw the, once you have to draw the box plot, you have to remember this one. If you are drawing a box plot anywhere, it doesn't matter. You have to figure it out. Are there any outliers or not? You have to figure it out first before you draw the box plot. Okay. So how do you find the outliers? Using IQR, interquartile range. Do you remember? Q3 minus Q1. So this value from here, 88 minus 62, which is 26. Okay. So you can find the minimum value. Okay. Or we call this lower bound. Lower bound. Lower bound for what? For the box plot. Okay. Lower bound, it is 1.5 minus 1.5 minus, Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR, which is Q1 is 62 minus 1.5 times IQR, it is 26. So this is going to be 23. Okay, upper bound. Upper bound. Upper bound is Q3 plus 1.5 IQR. It is 88 plus 1.5, 26 times 26, which is 127. Now you can draw your box plot. Okay. Okay, it is something like this on this axis. This is the box. Here it is Q1. Here it is Q3. Here it is Q2. So here minimum value, it is lower bound. Lower bound. Here upper bound. Okay, so lower bound and upper bound is 127, lower bound is 23. Now you have to check, do we have any values away from these two values? We have to consider whatever in between 23 and 127. Okay, yes, we have 21. We have 21 right here. So 21 is somewhere here. You can represent that value by using a star mark. This is an outlier. This is an outlier. Okay, so this is the box plot. Again, if I ask this to draw this kind of box plot, I'll give you figures, a few figures, then you have to pick the correct one.